She said she's magical, mystical, a powerful wonder girl.
Joining us now is Candace Derricks from lifeinpleasantville.com. And you are here today, Candace, to help spread the word about the Hepatitis C late claims benefit plan. What is that exactly?
So, I mean, you have to go way back in your memory here to Blood Services Canada, where there was between 1986 and 1990, a lot of Canadians received blood products and they were infected with hepatitis C.
That was the Red Cross back then.
Was it Red Cross?
It was Red Cross.
It's Blood Services now.
It's now
Correct.
Blood Services
right.
now.
Sorry.
That's okay. I covered the story. That's how long ago it was.
And it wasn't a long time ago. And I think our memories fail us, right, when we think about these things. But the problem is that hepatitis, it's a very cruel disease, right? It can take years and years for it to surface before people even know. And they may not make the connection that this was from a blood product they received between 1986 and 1990. So we're sort of just trying to bring this back to the forefront so that either for people who may have had it or their family members, just sort of talk about it and raise that awareness about it.
Well, there was like 30,000 people were believed to be infected with hepatitis C.
Right.
And then there was the Royal Commission, or the inquiry on the blood system in Canada. The Red Cross was... it didn't go well for the Canadian Red Cross Society, but then we started Canadian Blood Services. So, but this seems like an awfully long time.
It is, and that is the thing about hepatitis is that it can sit in your body for a long time. So it attacks your liver cells and causes liver inflammation, and people may not have symptoms for decades, and the virus may be transmitted from human to human.
So this is
I didn't know that.
I didn't know that either. So it can be transmitted from human to human. And there are symptoms of Hep C. Like if some people do get the symptoms, it's fever, fatigue, joint pain, abdominal pains, loss of appetite. But most people don't know they have it. And the only way you can know for sure is to get a test.
Is to get a blood test.
Why so late, though? Wouldn't those people, when there was all the hoopla about it, wouldn't they have stepped forward then? Or
I don't know. I mean,
why now the push?
I think this is the last time to get any compensation from it. So, there is a deadline on this. So we're raising awareness now so that people don't miss out, because the compensation, it's tailored to victim circumstances, but it can range from $14,600 to $329,000 per person, depending on the progression, obviously, of the disease.
There's a website that I am looking at right now.
Yes, so it's hepcclassaction.ca. And it sort of spells out everything. And there's a little at the bottom, it says, do you or a family member have hepatitis C and you received a blood transfusion? Then you have hepatitis C, but you're not sure if you've had a blood transfusion. And, people say, well, how's that possible? You didn't know if you had blood products or a blood transfusion. But, I can't remember what I had for lunch 2 days ago. So, that's a long time to really, you're not thinking.
Exactly.
That's a long, long time.
And how do they figure it out?
Well, they can help you trace it. So I'm not sure how they do that, but you call the number and they gather your information and they will help you.
It's 1-866-353-4003. 866-353-4003. And we'll put that up on the website. Now, I was very lucky, if you want to look at it that way. I was stabbed and received lots of multiple transfusions in April 1984.
But I had no idea you were
lots of blood transfusions because I exsanguinated. I actually learned what that means. That means almost bled to death.
Oh my gosh!
So, but I remember when the Blood Services inquiry came out, I was thinking, I missed this by a year.
Did you get tested though afterwards for anything? Yes, you did. Okay.
I absolutely got tested. Well, I was covering the inquiry, so you couldn't go in there and listen all the time and think, I just think I'm just going to have a blood test.
Peace of mind,
and
right?
find out. But yeah, it is, and it's if you or your family member received a blood transfusion or blood products. But you remember when all the people were panicking about giving blood, donating blood? We were saying no, that's fine. You can do that. But what about deceased members of the family?
His or her estate is entitled to compensation.
Okay.
And certain family members may also qualify for compensation.
All right.
So I mean, I think it's worth sort of raising
Awareness.
the news.
It's worth having
raising
a
awareness.
conversation about. Yeah.
Absolutely, because like I said, it's something that can be around for a long time. People forget about it. They don't think about it, and this could be causing them real grief right now. And there is compensation out there for them. So it's just a matter of if you're not sure, but by all means, go get your blood test. That's not difficult to do with your doctor.
Right.
And it's the only way to know for sure. So you have to do that. And then just go to this website, hepcclassaction.ca, and all the information is there. And it answers all of your questions.
Candace, thank you so much for coming in and helping raise awareness of this.
Thank you.
Well, she said she's magical, mystical, or a power